Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about the research I conducted on the impact of participation in creative mindfulness kids training for primary teachers' mental and physical health. I conducted the research last year. It consisted of two parts. In the first phase, I administered questionnaires in different areas of teacher well-being. I was looking at the areas of stress, self-compassion, quality of life, burnout and mindfulness skills. So I had 5 questionnaires in that area. I recruited 42 teachers who were participating in the Creative Mindfulness Kids training, and I also had a control group of 52 teachers who were not participating in any type of mindfulness training. So ultimately what happened was there was questionnaires administered before the participants started the training to all, both the people in the control group and the intervention group. And after that, the questionnaires were administered again after participants had completed 6 weeks of training in the intervention group. So I was able to compare the differences in their well-being from before and after. And actually what we found was that the teachers who were participating in the mindfulness training had reduced stress, reduced burnout levels, increased levels of self-compassion, increased quality of life, and enhanced mindfulness skills. But to add to this, I really wanted to get a kind of more deep insight into participation in the training. So I conducted one-to-one interviews with a selection of teachers from the first part of the training, and the results from that were just really interesting. I ended up with a number of themes, and I have them here beside me here. They were very interesting. I had the first theme was practice what you preach. A lot of the participants spoke so highly of the mindfulness teacher, of how she really embodied the skills and the qualities and what you need in order to be a good mindfulness teacher. And they realized that in order for them to bring mindfulness to children, they needed to also embody those skills in their own lives. So in the second sub theme there, the first theme was authentic mindfulness. The second sub theme was daily practice rituals. So the participants started to really see the value in engaging in their own mini mindfulness rituals throughout the day, be it just to be present while they were doing everyday routines and tasks, participating in meditations at times that suited them, engaging in the practices throughout the training, and even just, mini practices such as, breath work throughout the day. The second theme was helping ourselves because we care, and there was 2 sub-themes to that, which was self-care and self-compassion versus self-judgment. So participants really learned from participating in the training the importance of self-care. It's talked about a lot in the training and in the webinars weekly about filling our own cups. And, a question that our wonderful mindfulness teacher often asks us, Louise, is, what do I need in this moment? So a lot of the teachers were tuning into that, the importance of looking after their own well-being, the importance of engaging in self-care practices, so that, ultimately they could put themselves first and then, be their best selves for everyone else in their lives, give to themselves first before they give to others. Also, because self-compassion is a huge part of the training, the teachers spoke a lot about how they had learned to identify that they had a lot of self-judgment in their lives, and that they were learning to replace that using the self-compassion skills that they were learning about in the training. The next theme then was get in the calm zone. So they discovered that it was fantastic to be engaging in the training as part of their stress management, both at work and at home. And they also reported that they had reduced feelings of anxiety, both in their work and in their personal lives. The final theme that came out of this was welcome it with open arms. So this captured how highly they all spoke of the mindfulness teacher Louise, and how highly they believed in the power of the course and the method, the Creative Mindfulness Kids method, and how the course really could make such a difference, not only to the teachers' lives but also to the lives of their pupils. And the final sub-theme of this was they really felt that the course should be implemented, you know, in every school in Ireland, that it would be a great part of schools grow park hours should they engage in training in this, and that it really would make a huge difference to the mental health of primary school age children. So overall, the results from my research really captured what I believed I would probably find before I took part in the research, because on a personal level, I was already engaging in the training, and it had such a profound impact on my own levels of stress management in schools, in the schools that I've been teaching in. And also you know, I really did notice that, you know, physiologically I could feel my body you know, was learning to kind of go into that, say, parasympathetic mode more, instead of kind of being on that heightened mode of kind of constant go when the sympathetic nervous system is, you know, very busy. I was kind of learning more to ground myself with all these different practices from the training, and I overall felt my quality of life was improving.